guys, welcome back. This is Pink Dragonfly 9, and if you're returning after viewing my past videos, I think I may have posted 2. Thank you for coming back, and I have a few things to update you guys on in terms of my NACA journey. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for coming, and just hit that like button and subscribe while you're at it. I started off where I'm pursuing this whole NACA journey and trying to buy my first property. And so I attended an event. I got some advice on things that I need to do. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm working on it. And since my last video, I was hoping to start making extra money in addition to my 9 to 5. However, my car is still in the shop. So on the side of my main job, my 9 to 5 job, I actually drive Uber and Lyft. I know, everybody and their mama does. So I've been doing that since last year, on and off. And that makes me some decent money. I try to drive hours that maybe other people might not want to, like early in the morning. I work from home mostly, so I'll try to drive like 2-3 hours in the morning, and then like I'll drive at night, so I'll end up working like sometimes 12-15 hours in a day, wherever I can fill in, and my energy is it's sufficient enough to keep me going. So I've been doing that. While I was doing that, there was at some point between, I think, last October 2018 to like April or so, I was actually working at a local grocery store, and I was making extra money that way. But I decided to quit that job just because I felt like I was gonna burn out at some point, because I was doing that. I was doing local grocery, I was working at my main job, and then I was doing Uber here and there when I could fill in. So now at this point, I'm just focusing on Uber and Lyft. If you're looking for a side hustle, especially my NACA folks, if you're looking for a side hustle, a local grocery store I think is great, because it's pretty easy. You know, I was a cashier, and the benefit is typically you get a discount for the groceries. Not only was I making extra money and the store was near my house, but I was getting discounts off of my groceries, so that helped me save money, which is every little coin counts. So that's what I did. So now I rely on Lyft and Uber and to make extra money. And my car is in the shop because I hit a pothole a month ago, actually exact month ago, and my airbag's deployed. I know. Apparently it's a low chance, and with my luck, you know, I hit it. So that happened, and so I've been waiting for my car to be fixed. And once my car is back on the road, guess who's gonna Uber and Lyft again? So I'm gonna do that, and then in the midst of that, because I'm trying to meet a specific goal by October. That's when my next NACA appointment is. Actually, technically, my first real counselor. And I need to save up a certain amount, and this is based off of the feedback I got at the Achieve the Dream event. That might change when I see the counselor in October. I don't know, but I'm working off of those numbers at this point, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I figured at least it's a very good starting point. Word to the wise, if any information that you get at NACA, make sure they print it out. And make sure you get information on like your action plan, the breakdown between like a 15-year and a 30-year mortgage. Print that stuff out and get it right away, because what happened to me was I was able to get my action plan. However, something happened with the printer, and they were not able to give me my a breakdown. Well, it wasn't printing out a breakdown of the cost between the 15-year and 30-year. And they said, oh, just call into the office next week when everyone's back from vacation. And I was like, okay. So then I called in, and the person that picked up was like, we can't give you that information because technically the woman that you saw at Achieve the Dream event, she's not really your counselor anymore. For that moment she was, but you're a counselor. You're meeting in October and you haven't had your appointment yet. I'm like, so you can't send it to me? And she was like, no, unfortunately I can't. And I'm like, what the sense does that make? Anyway, I've seen enough NACA videos to know hiccups like that happen, and some things doesn't seem like they've figured out from an organizational standpoint. Whatever, not my problem. I move on. So I need to work over the next 3 months in saving up a certain amount of money. So I figured, you know, I want to be translucent now. I like y'all, but bring you guys along my journey and trying to save up enough money for my next appointment. So actually, let's look at my numbers for the next 3 months and exactly what I need to do in order to meet the requirements that I was given at the Achieve the Dream event. And I'm hoping that maybe going through this and what I'm doing and trying to make extra money helps you. So this is a breakdown of what I need to save up. So I have the minimum required funds for a 30-year mortgage, and then the payment shock savings, and I have to do that in addition to what I'm paying each month for my rent. So for minimum required funds, I was told I need to save up $7,143. And then for my payment shock savings, in addition to what I pay for rent, I need to save up $850 a month. So that's per month. And then in total for 3 months, that means I have to save a total for my payment shock savings of $2,550. So then for altogether, if you add my minimum required funds of $7,143 and add my total payment shock savings for 3 months is $2,550, that comes to altogether $9,693. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I still have to live. Anyway, I'm optimistic. I'm going to do the best I can. And so I would say on average, every month, I would need to save up $3,231. And I am thinking I can do it. I just have to work nonstop. Barely sleep. Barely breathe. Actually, no time for that. So I have some money set aside that I was planning to use for the NACA Achieve the Dream event a month ago. So I have that, a small start, about $2,580 out of the $9,693 that I need. So I put together a little meter. Granted, the meter looks a mess, but stay with me. So by August 13th, I need to save $3,231. By September, I need to be at $6,492. And then, let me just change this up to show the importance of what I need to be at by month 3. Let's make this red. So in total, I need to save up $9,693, like I had mentioned earlier. So here I'm at $2,580 as of July 13th. And pink is my favorite color, clearly. So let me mark that part of the meter and show where I'm at. And then I'm just going to write in the additional dates. Just as a reminder of where I should be. So I just added in the dates real quick so you guys can see where things are at. And there you go, guys. That's what I need to accomplish. So maybe this might help some of you guys, you NACA folks as well. All right. So that's what I need to come up with. a little over $9,000 within 3 months.
3 months.
So I've got part of that money that I've already saved up, but I've got a long way to go. Before I started this whole NACA journey, way back, I actually, this was about two years ago or so, a little over 2 years, about 2.5 years ago, I actually completely changed my lifestyle. Like, I went from a 700 square foot apartment, and then I downsized to my little petite 150, I think it's 150 square foot apartment, and I love it, honestly, I really do. But the reason why I did that was because I knew there was certain goals that I had in mind that I wanted to accomplish, and in order to do that, I had to make a lot of sacrifices. And you know, with great reward comes great sacrifice, and I was willing to do that. It's just me, you know. I don't live with anybody. I don't have any kids. I'm not married, so I have some flexibility in that regard. But on the other hand, the downside is I don't have any help. So I made some modifications to my life. One thing that I did to start saving money is I downsized to this apartment. You guys, if I showed you guys this apartment, you'd be like, oh, dang, girl. You've been living like that for 2 years. Why? And then I also sold a lot of my stuff that I didn't use. Like, I sold an extra TV I had. I sold an extra AC that I had. I swear, I sold so much stuff that somebody on social media was like, everything all right? Because I noticed you've been selling a lot of stuff. I'm all right. It's okay. I got a plan. I'm okay. So I did that. I cut cable. I stopped paying cable. Now I watch TV. I stream my TV, Netflix, and I use Sling. This is a few years ago. At the time, I had gotten rid of my car, and I had saved money that way. I have a new car now, which is paid off, so I don't have to worry about that bill. But at the time, that's what I did. I was willing to sacrifice in order to do it. I had medical bills I had to pay for. I had extra bills that I had to pay for, like credit cards. I wanted to pay off all my credit cards and all that. I knew at some point I wanted to pay down my student loans. I wanted to do all these things. But you can't live big and then also save a whole bunch of money to spend off debt and things that to do things that you need to do. Either you make a lot more money, or you save a lot of money, or you do both, which is, of course, the ideal. And so I made those decisions a few years ago. So that's how I got to be where I'm at, where I got to a point where I feel comfortable purchasing my first home. My only debt left is my student loans. And so I have some flexibility when I get paid every month from my 9 to 5 that allows me to use that extra money that I have left over after paying all my bills, and apply it to whatever goal I have set aside. And so right now, in this space, at this time, my main goal is to save up money to buy my first house. That's where I'm at, and I hope you guys continue to continue on this journey with me. In order to do so, guess what you have to do? Hit that subscribe button. As you saw that I need to save every month, I know you're like, girl, how you gonna do that and pay your bills? Like, y'all, when I tell y'all I don't have a social life, I don't have a social life. I don't. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.